Hello everyone, here is the next chapter of physics, force and laws of motion. In this chapter, we will deal with the concept of the force in connection with the Newton's laws of motion. That is, we will describe the formula of force, nature of force and the concept of the force in the terms of the Newton's laws of motion. First, what is force? In simple words, force is a pull or push. That is, the pull or push is known as force. Then it is defined as force is an external agent that may stop a moving body or displaces or move a body which is already at a stationary position, or may change the speed of an object, or may change the direction of motion of a moving body, or also can change the shape and size of a body. This is the picture which depicts the nature of the force. In the first picture, you can see that a man uses a force to move a stationary lawnmower. The lawnmower was initially at rest. He applies force to displace it. Then the cyclist is applying a bigger force to his pedal to increase the speed of the wheels. In the third picture, you can see that the footballer is kicking the ball or applying the force to the football to change its direction. And in the last picture, you can see that a baker uses his force to the dough to make it a curry puff. That is, he is changing the shape of the dough. These are the applications of the force. Now the effect of the force. First, force can change the state of position of an object. That is, if an object is at the stationary position or it is at rest, it can displace the object from its stationary position or can make it move from one place to the another. Force can stop a moving body. If force, for example, if a driver is driving a car, he apply brake to stop the car. That is, he is applying the force. Third, force can change the speed of a moving body. By using the accelerator, a driver can change the speed or increase the or decrease the speed of a vehicle. Fourth, force can change the direction of motion of a moving body. Suppose a car is moving along a straight highway, then he turns around a curved path. That is, he is applying force to change the direction of the vehicle. Fifth, force can change the shape and size of the body. If you apply some weight or a spring, or you stretch a rubber band, then you find that the shape and size or the length of the band changes. That is, all these are possible only due to the application of the force. These are the effects of the force. Now, balance and unbalanced force. From this picture, you can easily understood what is balance and unbalanced force. In the first picture, you can see that in the tug of the war, both sides the force is 300 Newton. Therefore, they will not be displaced at any one position. In the second picture, you can see that on the left side there is the force of 400 Newton, and on the right side it is 300 Newton. Since on the left side the force is more, then the three persons are on the left side, or sorry, on the right side will be displaces towards the left side. Now the definition of the balance and non-balance forces. Balance forces. If two equal and opposite forces act on a body, then the resultant force acting on the body is zero. Such forces are called balance forces. As the name depicts, the balance means equal. That is, forces are applied on an object equal in and opposite direction. Due to the balance force, the change in the state of the rest or the motion of the body cannot be changed. That is, if it is at the rest, it will remain at its place, and if it is moving with a constant velocity, then its velocity cannot be changed if on this object balance forces are acting. Then the next will be unbalanced force. First, before coming to the unbalanced force, we will see a picture which will give the example of the balance force. These are the examples of the balance force. In this picture, you can see that a man standing on the floor, the man, due to its weight, it is pulling downwards, and the floor is applying equal and opposite force on the upward direction. Similarly, in the case of the girl sitting on the chair, and in this case, in the first picture, you can see that the frictional force is acting in the backward direction, as the roller on the roller scooter, he is moving in the forward direction. Now, unbalanced force. What is unbalanced force? If two forces of unequal magnitude act on a body in opposite direction, then the resultant force is not equal to 0. The body displaces towards the direction of the greater force. Such forces are called unbalanced force. That is, two or more forces are acting on a body, and if one force is greater than the other force, then the object will be displaced towards the direction where the greater force is applied, as I have shown in the example of the tug of war, when on one side there was a 400 newton force and the other was the 300 newton force, and therefore the displacement will be along the greater force. Unbalanced force changes the state of rest of motion of a body. That is, for the displacement of a body, for the producing the change in the body, for changing the speed of the body or changing the direction of the body, unbalanced force is required. These are the examples of the unbalanced force. In the first case, was similarly in the tug of war, 50 newtons on the left side, 30 newtons on the right side. Therefore, the 50 newton will pull the 30 newton force towards it. Similarly, you can see in the bird case, the bird is moving downwards, and the weight of the bird is 25 newtons, and the friction of the air is 16 newtons. That is, the air friction is less as compared to the weight of the bird. Therefore, the bird will moves in the desired direction. Now, frictional force. What is frictional force? Frictional force is a force which acts in the direction opposite to the direction of the motion, and it comes into play when two surfaces are rubbed against each other. That is, the frictional force opposes the motion of the body. There are many examples. For example, when we walk on the road, we push the ground. Then the friction force acts in the direction opposite to our motion. Now, there are some statements related to the balance and unbalanced force. First, an object will continue to move with uniform motion if the forces acting on it are balanced. That is, when balanced force acts on the body, the object will move with a uniform velocity. That is constant velocity. That is, its velocity will not change. Second, if an unbalanced force is applied on an object, there will be change either in a speed or in the direction of motion. Means an unbalanced force can causes the change in the speed, direction or shape of the body. That is, to accelerate a body, to accelerate a vehicle, an unbalanced force is required. If the third point, if the unbalanced force is removed completely, the object would continue to move with velocity it is acquired till then. That is, if the unbalance is removed, then it will move in the same velocity as it was before.